All right, Shalom. Before I get started, I want to give all praises and infinite glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Ruach HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule and teach well. And also peace and safety to the Akim that spread across the four corners of the world. That's pushing out this truth with all diligence and also putting their lives on the line to do so. I'm the brother Karatazah of Great Millstone, Atlanta. Here, I'm just be dealing with the lesson, dealing with the word consistency, and the truth. All right, and so without further ado, I'm just going to dive right into it. So what I have here, is consistency pulled up, just a simple Google search, and it says conformity in the application of something, typically that which is necessary for the sake of logic, accuracy, or fairness. All right, so we have to basically conform, Salakia, the application of something, in the sake of logic, which in order to confirm something, you have to, prove it, by way of information. Okay. And the information, that we have is the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the scriptures. So in order for us, to be consistent, we have to, be steady occupied, in the gaining the understanding of this truth. Okay. That's being a servant or a prophet of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, man. All right. So from there, I'm just gonna go straight to the scriptures. I have here queued up Proverbs chapter 2 and verse 1. And it says, "My son, if thou wilt receive my words and hide my commandments with thee." You see, so we have to receive the words of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. A lot of people, have heard, the truth, but didn't receive it. It didn't, resonate with them. All right. But in order for it to resonate with us, we have to continue, to dig out, the secrets that the Lord has revealed unto us, through prayer, asking the Lord for understanding and wisdom and so on and so forth, man. All right. So it's verse 2. It says, "So that thou incline thy ear into wisdom and apply thine heart to understanding." You see, the word heart really goes into your mind. All right. So we have to apply our mind and understanding, man. Applying it. All right. We're not, just like any, regular, 2/3, a regular Jake, person that's out here. We, do lessons, weekly. We fellowship with other servants of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. We read, we study. We look at these current events, on what's going on in the world. All right. This is what makes us, apply our heart to the understanding, because now we're able to link current world matters to the scriptures and tell that we're at the end, all through the power of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Starting with the elders, and the apostles and elders of Great Millstone on down, man. Okay. So I'm going to reread that verse again in Proverbs 2 and 2. It says, "So that thou incline thine ear into wisdom and apply thine heart to understanding. Yeah, if thou criest after knowledge and lifteth up thy voice for understanding, if thou seekest her as silver and searchest for her as for hid treasures, then shalt thou understand the fear of the Lord Yahweh and find the knowledge of the Most High." You see, the scriptures say that, in the book of Sirach or Ecclesiasticus, that fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom or knowledge, roughly paraphrased. Says the same thing here. So the Lord installed some sort of fear within each and every one of us in order to be able to seek out this wisdom and being, basically consistent with our walk, man. All right. And we always quote this scripture, a just man falls 7 times and gets back up again, but it's heavy because that's being consistent, man. All right, consistent in our walk and understanding that you're gonna have rough time and rough patches in this truth, but we must continue to go to the very, very end. Which that was the spirit, because what I have next here queued up is Psalms chapter 119. So like it. In verse I started 111. Psalms 119 and 111. Thy testimonies have I taken as an heritage forever, for they are rejoicing of my heart. I have inclined my heart, or my mind, to perform thy statutes always, even unto the end. You see? So we've inclined our mind to perform, or to, abide, by the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of our ability, even to the end, man. That's being consistent, man. All right? Being consistent in our walk and understanding, everything that's on the line. And when I say this, I'm speaking to myself, first and foremost, man. All right? You can't be getting tied up, in the affairs of this world, because at the end of the day, nothing else really matters but this truth. All right? So I'm going to reread this again. It says, I have inclined my heart to perform thy statutes always, even until the end. All right? So we have to, do this thing to the very end. All right? The scriptures say, he that endureth to the end, the same shall be saved. That's being consistent, man. Standing and applying, for something that matters. All right? Like it said here, typically that which is necessary for the sake of logic. All right? Is this not a logical thing that we're doing? Doing the work of Yahweh Shem Yahushai in order to be saved from death and destruction? That's logical to us, man. All right? So we have to be consistent. All right? Just as I have the example pulled up here. Ecclesiastes chapter 7 and verse 25. This is, Solomon speaking. It says, I have applied mine heart to know and to search and to seek out wisdom and the reason of things and to know the wickedness of folly, even foolishness and madness. You see, so the part I wanted to get there was Solomon applied his mind or his heart to know and to seek out wisdom. All right. And that's the same thing that we're doing. And Solomon, he reigned in peace for 40 years, man. Okay? Solomon being Yahushai, if like the scriptures say, if you have the ear, to understand it or to hear. All right? But Solomon here, he applied his heart to seek out the wisdom. And that's what we have to do, man. All right, by being consistent, watching our, apostles' videos, and the breakdowns, the revelations, and so on and so forth. So we won't be tied up and misconstrued, when, all hell break loose, man. All right. So from here, I'm gonna go to I got one more precept pulled up in the book of Sirach, Ecclesiasticus chapter 39 and verse 1. It says, but he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High and is occupied in the meditation thereof will seek out all the wisdom. So like it will seek out the wisdom of all the ancient and be occupied in prophecies. You see? So all of these words, occupied, applying, consistent, all of these words, align with one another, man. All right? That's doing the work of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. All right? Being occupied in the prophecies, the current events that's taking place now and the future prophecies, man, that's coming, that's soon, very, very soon about to come to pass. All right, dealing with the sea hip. All right, the missiles, the famine, the pestilence. All of these are prophecies that for years we've been speaking about, man. All right, that's going to come to pass very soon. And if you're not occupied and being consistent in the faith, you don't have a chance of surviving it, man. You have a 0% chance of surviving it, man. Okay? So, I just wanted to, just briefly touch on, being consistent in the faith. All right, Abu Rasazad, this lesson was edifying. I'm going to close out by giving all praise and infinite glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Recha HaKodash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Till the next time, I say Shalom.